Hey, and welcome back to the Kenji route. I'm your host with the most, and I like to boast because that's just how I do. So, last time, we're late. This time, we're still late. By the way, I didn't plan this. We already read that. I was almost about to drop my theory as a paranoia, but this puts a new spin on things. I almost fall over in awe. So it really was an elaborate setup from the very beginning, all just to burn me and force me to join the student council. I needed some water. Ah, you look so nervous, dude. Did you really think we were tricking you this whole time? You're not? You really thought? Oh. Misha frowns, looking heartbroken. Shizune quickly frowns as well, following her lead. How synchronized. Two of a perfect pair. They must be twins. Or lovers. That'd be hotter. Twin lovers. I'm not really into incest. But they're not related, so... is it wrong? Shik-chan says she's flattered. God damn it! I hate saying that. Shik-chan says she's flattered, Hik-chan, but doing that kind of thing would be a grossly inappropriate abuse of our powers, and imposing on your free will, and it would be blackmail too. She would never do anything like that, never. I think about asking Misha, are you serious? Or are you sure? But resist the urge to. More dots. Anyway, Hik-chan, what Shik-chan said is true. God, fuck, I hate doing that. Since you're with us and we're doing student council work, it's okay if we miss a class or two. Not that this is a good excuse to do so. Or one that should be used more than 3 times a month. Or something that can or should be abused. So we must definitely return to class eventually. Shizune waves Yuko over and points to her empty teacup, indicating that she wants another one as Misha scrambles to finish her parfait so she can order something else. Maybe I should as well. I am still hungry and the portions here are a little on the small side. Most importantly, Shizune is paying for everything. With that in mind, I ask Yuko for another sandwich. By the time we leave the tea shop, I've missed not just 1, but 2 classes. Shizune and Misha seem content to let the whole day pass by, stalling for even more time by suggesting a tour of the town that turns out to cover a 2-block radius from where we start. God damn it, cat. Little brave heart. Oh, off the cord. Stop chewing on my... time out. Time out. Okay, all I'm gonna say is, you see a 7-week-old cat, you want to hold that shit. So eventually we did go back to school. Oh, no music, I guess. Whoops. That was not smart. Eventually we did go back to school, and the rest of the day is business as usual. When classes are over, Shizune and Misha pack their bags and leave for the room before me. Come to think of it, this is the first time they've left me alone. It's strange, I almost miss them. The room empties quickly, and I'm the last one out the door. When I try to leave the lobby, however, an arm lowers itself in front of me like a toll bridge gate, stopping me in my tracks. Oh, hey, Shizune. Ah! That was actually like an animation of that. Yeah. A pair of hands from behind covers my eyes, followed by a sharp burst of laughter. Hey, guess who? Misha asks the question completely without sarcasm, meaning she doesn't think that I instantly knew who she was, or knew it was her for many obvious reasons. I wonder who it could be. Well, it's definitely not Misha. It is. Misha swings around to stand in front of me beside Shizune. Hik-chan, are you busy right now? They got me again. Busy going to my room, yeah. See you two tomorrow. This isn't like muted? Actually, yeah, it is. Why is there no sound? Huh. Okay, I know how to fix this. Create new save. Yes. Alright, cool. You're gonna get to see my background for a little bit. Hey. And it's not responding. That's good. God damn it. Doesn't even close right. I'll just set it back up when it's ready. And I got it working again. Just gotta make sure. Yeah. Okay. Because sometimes it does this weird thing. I thought I clicked stop recording instead of resume. Okay, so. Yes. Okay. I tried to make a break for it, but Shizune is too agile to get past. As someone who used to play soccer, this is embarrassing. Not to mention that this behavior is drawing some odd looks. I should just quit while I'm ahead. Yes. Could you please go upstairs and get a few things for us from the art room? Why me? She thinks that if the art teacher sees us, he will say hi and she doesn't like him. Ignore him. She tried, but even though she's deaf, he'll try to say hi anyway. Run away? And never run. The tone of finality so strong that I can pick it up even through Misha. I can see there is no use pursuing us further with Shizune. Misha, why can't you get them? Why can't you get them? Stairs make me dizzy, Hisao. Shizune nods as if to confirm it. Please, Hisao, we need these things to build stalls for the festival, and you said you would help out a little, right? Right? I really shouldn't, but I guess just this once would be alright. Okay. That's great, Hisao, thank you. This is what we need. She holds out a piece of paper for me to take. I'm sure this list was made by Shizune. It's handwritten but each letter is perfectly formed in uniform, as if it were typed. Not just that, but it's exhaustively detailed, complete with numbers, bullet points, and even little checkboxes. What it boils down to is that she wants paintbrushes, poster boards, and an easel. Just different types of specific numbers of each. I wonder how I'm going to carry all this stuff down the stairs without breaking my neck. Classroom closest to our designated... okay, the classrooms closest to ours are designated belonging to classes 3-1 and 3-2 on the right side and 3-4 on the left side. Each door looking exactly the same. Further down the corridor, I think I already read all this stuff. Yes, I did. Skip mode. Just gonna let it go through. And my next answer has to be yes. That's a thing that needs to happen. Okay. This is all stuff I've read before also. Just skip it. I'm trying to remember if I actually read all this. I think I did. Yeah, definitely. Yes. Yeah, I did read all this. Yep, read all this, because this is just Rin doing her thing. I remember this episode. Yeah, now it's running with Emmy. I remember all this. Kenji's naked in the shower. He's asking for money. Remember when I had to read all this? Yeah. Okay, then this is the dueling disabled. Don't drag me into this, I've done my part. Yeah, that thing. Okay, this is actually new stuff, so I have to read this. Why am I being dragged into this again? I've done more than enough, I think. If you're angry with Lily, that has nothing to do with me. Now wait just a second, are you implying the president is more right in scolding me than yourself? God damn, I think I could have worded that better. No, I don't know about that, but I mean, well. What are you saying, Hisao? It's just that I hardly think it's fair. You can say that, seeing that I've helped you guys. The mood has changed. This is like a showdown between two gunfighters now. Well, it was like that before, but this time Shizune's focus is on me. And so is Lily's, though she keeps quiet. I'm afraid I inadvertently pissed her off. Yeah, you did. Are you saying I'm wrong? What a dangerous situation. It's too early to argue with you. Yes, I think it's unfair of you to get on my case. Hisao, you want too much, but you have a point. Okay. You're not lazy, Hisao. Shizune pushes her glasses up with her thumb, almost approvingly. Well, that's good. If you're not useless, you shouldn't let anyone say you are. But the next time I say it, it'll really be because you are disappointing me like Miss Class Rep here. So don't let this go to your head. Lily takes the jab silently, a venomous visage frozen on her face. I would have rather sided with Lily. I really don't like you two. Class Rep, Shizune says, don't forget that report, please. I won't. Would that be all? Yep. Then good day to you all. Her voice would cut the air of the classroom in half if it was more tangible. Lily leaves the room, understandably in a bad mood, but still managing to be as poised and calm as usual. I think... Shizune, you really did go a little too far today. It's true, Shizune, just a little. If I had been expecting Shizune to grudgingly admit I have a point there as well, I think I was expecting too much. She doesn't respond. Dots. Shizune thinks you should mind your own business. Hisao, we have a few last-minute things to take care of before class. We might be late, so can you please cover for us? Yeah. Perfect. Yay, okay. Thanks, Hisao. They walk outside even though there are only 10 minutes left before the bell will ring, signaling the start of class. Hanaka doesn't come to the morning class, leaving her seat looking empty, all that stuff. Okay, yeah, this is all stuff I've read too. Hello? Can I skip? Apparently not. The clock at the front of the room sounds unbearably loud. The teacher hasn't said anything in over 7 minutes, instead opting to cover the board in rows and rows of equations taken directly from the book. The rhythmic clashing of chalk on blackboard seems to synchronize perfectly with the ticking of the clock. I start to copy down the equations just to pass the time, not noticing Misha's head poking over my shoulder until she's almost on top of me. What are you doing? Oh no, wait, that was Hisao. What are you doing? I try to strike a balance between being quiet enough to not draw attention to myself, but loud enough to draw hers. What are you doing, Hisao? Panic shoots through me as Misha starts talking at her normal volume, and I sputter out a hasty reply, still keeping my voice down despite the fact that she just blew any hope of being discreet I may have had. I'm copying down the stuff. What are you doing? Why so loud? Oh, really? But it's all in the book. That's why no one else is copying it down. I know. Why are you so loud? Why are you so quiet? It's hard to hear you. I look around to see if anyone is noticing our conversation. It's pretty obvious that everyone has, even the teacher. Shizune smiles coyly, and I start to wonder if Misha is doing this because she told her to. Is it because of what happened between her and Lily earlier? Is that what I get for trying to be reasonable? For trying to take the middle path? Shizune is way too prideful, although by now I should know to expect that kind of behavior from her. Why are you doing this? Huh? Misha is totally oblivious to the awkward stare the teacher is giving both of us, while trying to balance her textbook on one finger. For a brief second, it looks as if things could get ugly, but the teacher simply looks away as if it's not worth the trouble. I guess this is a good thing, and I slump back in my seat in relief. The rest of the day passes by uneventfully, and this time I'm able to appreciate that it does. When the bell rings, I'm not in a hurry, so I stay for a while reviewing what we covered in class today. I prefer to leave last anyway, so I don't have to deal with the crowding in the hallways. I notice Shizune and Misha have also stayed behind, talking to someone from another class. Shizune's signing so fast that her hands make noises like swords cutting through the air. Misha is trying desperately to keep up, but it's clear she can barely manage to even understand her. I put my head down. Whatever they're discussing, it looks like serious business. Probably way over my head. Not just that, but Shizune also seems angry, although it could just be her normal severity making it appear so. Shizune signs to the point where her wrists crackle and Misha struggles to spit out in word form. Sometimes she trips over herself, like she's dealing with the tongue twister, and then on top of that, she has to sign back anything the other girl says. Seems like a rough job. Misha looks tired, like she's about to faint. Lucky for her, their business is soon finished and the girl sits down on their seats again. I'm so tired. She's hanging her head limply on her desk, looking exhausted. Festival preparations must be tough for you. Indeed, the people in the school seem to be taking the festival very seriously. Whenever I see people idling around before and after classes, they're always talking about their plans for it. It's kinda neat to see everyone being so enthusiastic about it. I'm probably the only one who doesn't have something to do. Shizune starts signing at me and Misha perks up, looking at her hands with slightly unfocused eyes. She signs with harsh, heavy, dramatic strokes. Misha translates her signing into speech for me. She does it so well it's almost like Shizune is actually speaking, transmitting her thoughts directly through Misha. Well, we're in the student council, you know, so we're pretty busy. Sarcasm? Huh? The tone of Shizune's actions make me think she is speaking with disdain, but Misha interprets it normally, replacing whatever intent it may have been there with her own chipper twist on things. It's still disorienting. I don't think I'll ever get used to it. Never mind. How could I forget, with you two trying to get me to join at least twice a day? But Hisao, some could say the work is too much. It'd be nice if students were to show a little more support for their leadership, some appreciation to the ones who are working so hard to make it all possible. Maybe, for example, a little help. That's asking too much, is it? Yep. Help would be appreciated from students like you. Alright there, WHYY. Viewers like you. If students would show their dedication and school spirit and offer some help, well, I don't exactly need it. But I wouldn't necessarily refuse it, so it would be nice if someone would... Oh, hello. I look over my shoulder and see Hanako peering timidly into the classroom, most of her body hidden behind the door. Hey, playing delinquent again? Hanako blushes hard at Misha's straightforward jab, even if it was only in jest. Shizune stares at her probingly, causing Hanako to look down and start backing away, to the point where only her fingers can be seen wrapped nervously around the edge of the door. Maybe she's showing her dislike of Hanako by association of her dislike of Lily. It appears so, and Hanako probably knows it as well. They seem to have momentarily forgotten about trying to get me to stay for the rest of the day. What is it, Hanako? Has Lily been here? Sorry, Satao, but is not here. She, came by in the morning, though. Hanako keeps looking uneasily at Shizune, who stares back at her with her usual studying gaze. What is she trying to do? Of course, Shizune isn't going to look away, and she is intimidating enough as it is, so I can only imagine how terrified Hanako would be. It is a little funny, though, watching Hanako's reaction to Shizune's normal behavior. This is what happens when two people of two different extremes meet, it seems. Do you know where she is? if she has any sense in her head, she's in her classroom working on their festival project. But who knows where that woman is loitering at. She might be slacking off somewhere. What a useless woman. Whoa. No. No. You say that, it's no problem. I say that, no sex for a week. I also just don't have a girlfriend. On that bombshell, thanks for watching. Women aren't useless.